Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're journeying back in time to ancient China to uncover one of the most astonishing archaeological discoveries ever made. Imagine an entire army frozen in time for over 2 millennia guarding the tomb of an emperor. We're talking, of course, about the legendary Terracotta Army. It all started in 1974 near the city of Xi'an. A group of local farmers were drilling a well, hoping to find water during a drought. Instead of water, their drill hit something hard. Curious, they started digging and unearthed a life-sized head and torso made of baked clay or terracotta. They had no idea they had just stumbled upon the first soldier of an underground army of thousands, a find that would rewrite history and captivate the world. So who created this magnificent army and why? The mastermind behind this colossal project was Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor of a unified China. Ascending to the throne of the Qin state at just 13 years old, he was a visionary, a ruthless conqueror, and a man obsessed with immortality. He unified the warring states, standardized weights, measures, and even the writing system, and famously connected existing fortifications to create the first version of the Great Wall. But his grandest project of all was his own mausoleum, a sprawling underground palace designed to be his home in the afterlife. The Terracotta Army was its eternal guard force. Construction of this massive complex began shortly after Qin Shi Huang took the throne and involved an estimated 700,000 laborers over nearly 4 decades. It's a mind-boggling feat of logistics and artistry. The warriors weren't just stamped out from a single mold. In fact, that's what makes them so extraordinary. Each soldier is unique. While their bodies were made from standardized parts, their faces were individually sculpted. If you look closely at photos, you'll see different hairstyles, facial expressions, and features. Some look young and determined, others older and more contemplative. It's as if the artisans captured the portraits of real soldiers from the Qin army. These figures represent a complete military force. There are standing archers, kneeling crossbowmen ready to fire, cavalrymen with their horses, and commanding officers like generals and officials. Their formation is a precise battle array, facing east, protecting the emperor's tomb from the states he conquered. The level of detail is simply breathtaking. You can see the intricate treads on the solace of their shoes, the fine plates of their armor, and the carefully tied knots in their hair. Originally, they weren't the earthy gray color we see today. They were painted in vibrant purples, reds, greens, and blues. Unfortunately, when excavated and exposed to the air, the fragile ancient lacquer and paint would often flake off within minutes. Archaeologists now use advanced techniques to preserve the color on newly discovered warriors, giving us a glimpse of their original, dazzling appearance. Even their weapons were real. The pits contain tens of thousands of bronze weapons, including swords, spears, and crossbows. Astonishingly, many of them were still incredibly sharp after 2,200 years. This was thanks to a protective chromium plating, a technology that was thought to be a 20th century invention until it was discovered on these ancient artifacts. It shows the incredible level of sophistication of Qin dynasty craftsmanship. It's a testament to a civilization that was, in many ways, far ahead of its time. Now let's talk about the scale. To date, archaeologists have excavated 4 main pits. Pit number 1 is the largest and most impressive, containing the main force of over 6,000 soldiers and horses arranged in a rectangular battle formation. Pit 2 is a more complex, L-shaped pit with cavalry, archers, and war chariots, suggesting a mobile strike force. Pit 3 is the command post, smaller and containing high-ranking officers and a war chariot, from where the underground army would be directed. And Pit 4? It was found to be completely empty, suggesting that the emperor's grand plan was unfinished at the time of his death. And here's the most tantalizing part: the main tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang himself, located about a mile away from the pits, remains unexcavated. Ancient texts, written by the historian Xi'an, describe it as an underground palace of unimaginable splendor. It's said to contain a scale model of the empire, with rivers of flowing mercury representing China's waterways and a ceiling studded with pearls to mimic the starry sky. Modern scientific surveys have detected unusually high levels of mercury in the soil of the tomb mound, which seems to corroborate these ancient accounts. So why haven't we opened it? Archaeologists are exercising extreme caution. They fear that current excavation technology might irreparably damage the tomb's contents, just as the air damaged the paint on the warriors. They waiting for a time when science can ensure that the emperor's final resting place and all its secrets can be perfectly preserved for future generations. The Terracotta Army is more than just a collection of statues. It's a snapshot of a pivotal moment in history. It provides invaluable insight into the military might, artistic capabilities, and spiritual beliefs of the Qin dynasty. It stands as a powerful symbol of the ambition and legacy of China's first emperor. Every soldier, with his unique face and silent watch, tells a story of an ancient empire and its ruler's quest for eternal life. It's a project so grand, so audacious that even today it's hard to fully comprehend. It truly is one of the wonders of the ancient world. Today, the site is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the Museum of the Terracotta Army and the Mausoleum of Huang is one of the most popular tourist destinations in the world. Walking along the edge of those pits, looking down at the silent, steadfast ranks of soldiers stretching out before you, is an experience that stays with you forever. You can't help but feel a sense of awe for the sheer human effort and vision that went into creating this subterranean world. It's a powerful reminder of how much history is still buried beneath our feet, waiting to be discovered. What do you think is the most amazing part of the Terracotta Army? And what secrets do you think the Emperor's tomb might hold? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the past. Until next time, stay curious.